Hey guys, and welcome back to my channel and welcome to this video. So I am going to be doing my April wrap-up today and I feel so shitty. My stomach hurts, my head hurts, I have a dance class later and an ab session, and am I gonna do that? I don't even know yet. But whatsoever, today I am going to be talking about the books that I completed in April. Whoa, my bed says weird noises. And I completed 9 books and I'm real proud of myself because I tend to just read 9 books. I think the last 2 wrap-ups I've been doing, I also read 9 books. I just really want to read more, but I still feel like 9 books is a pretty good amount of books. It's because otherwise I can't remember anything. The first book that I completed was Cited by Neil Schusterman, and I was really skeptical getting into this book. I was really nervous because this is not the type of genre that I usually read. It says this is science fiction and dystopia, and that's totally out of my comfort zone, so I was really nervous. And I was just scared that I would not enjoy it, and I really wanted to enjoy it because everyone really seems to like it and the ratings are freaking good. And yes, I loved it. I rated it 5 out of 5 stars. It was so freaking good. So what I can remember is basically we are I don't know if we are in a different world or we are just in the same world, but apparently these scythes are walking around killing people. So yeah, but then there's this girl and a boy and they have to be trained to be a scythe, and they obviously don't feel very comfortable with that because they have to kill people, and who likes to kill people? Well, probably some people do, but I think a lot of people don't. So and we're just following their journey, and it's really good. I really loved it and I will definitely recommend it. The next book that I picked up was what was it called? Phantom Limbs by Paula Garner, and I also rated this 5 out of 5 stars. This is a YA contemporary standalone, I believe, and it was really good. It's not necessarily rare that I give YA contemporary novels a 5 out of 5 stars, but they do have to be there has to be some other elements than just a cute romance going on, and I felt like this was really good. This has a focus on a very strong friendship, and I feel like the friendship part is bigger and more important than the romance in my own opinion, and I really like that. So, and I really liked the characters and I just really liked it, so I rated it 5 out of 5 stars, so thumbs up for that. Then I picked up Orbiting Jupiter by Gary D. Smith, and I rated this 4 out of 5 stars. I really liked it. I thought it was good. Not what I expected, but I did not get disappointed. We follow, this story is told from this guy called Jack, and he's 12 years old, so it's told from a 12-year-old perspective. And then there's this other guy called Joseph, I believe. He's 14. He has threatened a teacher and stuff, and he has to live with Jack. And in my own opinion, this story focus more on character development and their friendships and how it's growing instead. Why police? Instead of an interesting storyline, because I didn't feel like the story was that interesting, but the way the character were and how their friendship developed was more interesting, so I liked it. Then I picked up a book that I've been wanting to read for such a freaking long time, and it finally arrived at my library, and that was The Female Deceases by Mindy McGinnis. I believe that's how you pronounce her name. I'm not 100% sure though. So, holy moly, this left me with a little bit of a book hangover because this was really good. I rated it 5 out of 5 stars, no surprise. I loved it. It was so good. And I don't even feel like talking about it, say what it's about and stuff, because I didn't know that much going into this book, so I just feel like you should do the same. You don't need to know really anything about this book, just jump right into it, and trust me, you will be left speechless. It was really good though. Really personally liked it. The next book, or this was actually a graphic novel that I decided to pick up, and that was Volume 1 of The Walking Dead by Robert Kirkman. I rated this 4 out of 5 stars, and there's 2 reasons to why I did not rate it 5 stars. First, I know a lot of times books and TV shows or movies are a bit different from each other, but something happened like in Volume 1 where it's just like, holy shit, that does not happen until like season 3 in the show, and for me it just didn't really fit in, and I really didn't like the way that the graphic novel did it. And also it's not in colors like the drawings, and I don't know if I'm fair that I will not give it 5 stars because of the drawings, but I feel like in a graphic novel the art is really important. And I really like the art, I like the drawings and everything like that, but I just felt like The Walking Dead, with the surroundings and the zombies, it's a perfect opportunity to just go crazy with colors and all beautiful, I don't even know, colors. And then they just don't use any. I'm like, what? It could have been so much better with colors, seriously. The next book that I decided to pick up was a new release from 2017, and it is a middle grade book called Well That Was Awkward by Rachel Vale, and I rated this 5 out of 5 stars. This doesn't have a really interesting storyline. We just follow these 4 different friends, and some of them fall for each other, and then regular middle grade school drama, stuff like that. Nothing too out of the extraordinary, but it was really good and I really liked it, and I loved the freaking cover. Loved it. The next book that I picked up is a book that I've been wanting to read for such a long time, and I finally managed to go down to the library, pick it up, and then read it. And that is The Star-Touched Queen by what is her name? Rashani Choksi. I probably butchered that, and I'm so sorry if I did. I rated this book 4 out of 5 stars. The book kind of lost me a few times, which is why I didn't give it 5 stars, but I really, really liked it. I thought it was really good. And once again, this is a book that I don't really feel like saying too much about and just jump into it, or definitely read the Goodreads synopsis. I don't feel like I can explain it in a good way either, but it was really good. And the main reason why I also picked up The Star-Touched Queen is because I wanted to read A Crown of Wishes, and I know A Crown of Wishes is not the sequel, but just a companion novel, but I still wanted to read The Star-Touched Queen, and I really enjoyed it. The next book that I picked up was Last Seen Leaving by Caleb Rorick, and I rated this, I think I rated it 3 stars, or 3.50 or 0.75, something like that. I liked it. I don't know, I felt like the story was a bit predictable at times. Sometimes it wasn't out, and then I was like, whoa, cool, nice twist to it, but it wasn't too much out of the extraordinary. It's a mystery thriller-ish book, but I liked it, and it was still fine, it was still good, but nothing too whoa, it was fine. And the last book that I finished in April that I loved was Love and Gallardo by Jenna Evans Welch, and yes, I did have to look down my phone to pronounce her name. This book, Jesus, I rated 5 out of 5 stars. This was so freaking good. Oh my god, I can't even. I really liked it. So this is a YA contemporary standalone novel, I believe, that takes place, and I think it's Florence in Italy. And I love it. Not only has this the cutest romance, but there's also some other things that makes it interesting. This story was really not predictable. There was just so many twists to it that just make the book even more awesome, and you just read something and then you think you know what happens, but you just really don't. And I really liked it, and I will definitely recommend it. I know a lot of people also like it, or a lot of people definitely want to read it, and if you are that person, go and do it. You will not regret it. It's so good. And I think it's even more perfect in the summertime, because here it's May. Today it was really good weather. Today it sucks. Did I just say today? Yesterday was really good weather. Today it sucks. Welcome to spring in Denmark. Whatsoever, that was the book that I completed in April. I had a pretty good reading month. There was not any books that I did not really enjoy. There were some that were better than others, but isn't that always the case? So yes. And if you watched my latest video, you will know that I am doing middle grade May, and so far I've been reading 2 of my books on my TBR, and I'm just going to show you the book that I'm currently reading, and that is The Unlikely Adventures of Mabel Jones by Mambit. And I think I'll get through this really quickly because there's a lot of illustrations in it. The text, like the font size, is really big. I really like it so far. It kind of has to do with pirates and then like animals being pirates. Weird stuff. Totally middle grade-ish, children's-ish. I like it. Leave a comment down below, tell me which books you have read in April and if you have read any of the books that I have read. And yeah, and I will see you guys in my next video. Bye!